I always tell people I moved out the house when I was 11 years old. Because I had to, because my mom had a mental illness, which she still does. And I had to leave because my mom was very mean. So that's why I'm so passionate about the youth, because I understand, because I've been there. Right. I've been there lived with a mom that had mental illness and an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? I've been to the point where I had to move to different homes. I moved from Georgia to Florida, from Florida to Alabama to South Carolina. I moved around. So I understand what these kids are going through, but now it's on a whole nother different level. To the point where we got social media, to the point where the music have changed.
Oh, yes, it has.
The music now so big ups to you, Vivian, for what you're doing for the kids, because it is making a difference.
Yeah, because when we were going downtown to Renaissance Park, we saw so many youth, and it started
homeless
expanding. You only saw a few at first, and now you can go down there, you're seeing like at least 50.
Homeless.
Right. They get no kind of attention. That's the other thing, as far as trying to, a lot of them have run away from home, and they're living in the park. So it's like no support. These kids got to get some type of support.
Since you've been doing this, what are some of the needs that you have identified that if you can get hold of these things, that you can do more for the youth?
I think a building, a building for them to be in, so they can have different areas for them to be able to work in.
Classrooms.
Yeah. Because they like doing it. Like, I want to be able to have, for our older children, older youth, to be able to have them in a separate area where they can talk to people their age, or people can come in and talk to them, especially ex-offenders. Because I was talking to one of the little boys the other night, said, I'm a boss. What? I was like, it took everything I had. I was, no, who gonna get you out of jail? Right. I said, you running around talking about you a boss. No, sir. So it's, if I could get a building for these kids to be able to be in, and like a center, because there's nothing like that around here in East Point.
Right. Nothing.
No park for them to go to. That's the reason I like that the game idea. Like, I've just bought them they got different board games and things like that, but I got them another soccer ball because they play some kind of game they make up in their own head.
That's what's up.
And we got to learn the rules.
So you actually do it outside?
Yes, ma'am.
In the parking lot?
Yes, ma'am.
So you need like more kind of like probably sports equipment and stuff like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, something they can be, get creative and have their minds thinking.
Because I went and bought bat and ball and things like that, and a soccer ball, and I'm looking to try to get a basketball goal for them, so they can have it back there in the back. So it's, things like that, because like I told them, we're having it outside, and I'm doing more crafts, so that's what we started with. They got they have an organic garden.
Okay.
They started it in a organic garden.
No, where?
It's at oh my goodness,
another place.
Fairburn Road.
On Fairburn Road. Yeah. Sorry, Quill, I don't know your address. But it's on Old Fairburn Road, and the kids had started it in a cup. I started doing that about a month or so ago, and they got to see it start coming up. They were just so excited because they don't. I guess they don't do that now, and they got to see the watermelon little sprout coming up. So it's watermelon, cantaloupe, green beans, and there's one more vegetable out there. So we're gonna have 2 organic gardens for the kids to be able to go work in and eat off the land. Eat something healthy.
As a side note, do you see this as a way of actually reaching the parents in the home? Because when you said the parent came up, she wanted to know, what's going on up there? What's taking place there? My child will do anything.
Yeah, because I want to involve the parents. That's what I'm trying to do. But, we have to start with
small.
With the kids first.
Right. And eventually build a community. If you get kids and the parents, and you'll see a change in the whole community.
Household. Yeah.
Because I want to be able to teach them, I'm going to, I have somebody that's wanting to come in and teach them how to start learning how to save money. You know, teaching them that way and building up, making it a whole family atmosphere. And that's what I want to do. It's not like I'm trying to exclude the parents, but it's just like we just started with the youth. But I want to include, you know, if it's mom in the house, that I want to include them. And we do have some parents that will come.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
since someone would contact you, how would they contact you? How would they?
They can contact me by vivianjackson49.sut@gmail.com or 678-767-8422.
Can you repeat your email?
vivianjackson49.sut@gmail.com.
And what's your Facebook? Your social media?
On my Facebook, it's going to come up Vivian SUT Jackson.
That's what's up. That's what's up. See, there's, you know, once we do it, then we're going to see the fruit from it. We're going to see the fruits from it. You know, it start off with a little seed, and with our kids are their seeds. And we're going to start seeing the fruit from them. Yes. You know, once we put the time into them and showing them the love and showing them a better way, we're going to see the fruit from that. You know, we're going to see the fruit from that. And then next thing you know, we're going to be going to their graduations and, you know, then seeing their kids, you know. So we got to think bigger, broader. You know, this is just not something that we just doing just to be doing. We doing it to see, you know, to see when they get older, how we help them to, you know, be a better person, you know, and then bring the parents in, and then the parents, you know, come in, and then, cause, you know, sometimes our kids teach us. Yes. You know, sometimes our kids teach us how to be a better parent, you know, or how to, my child can do this going back to school. Because, you know, some of our kids, their parents didn't graduate, you know what I'm saying? And then they see their kids doing good in school, and then it just helped them to, you know, better themselves. Or let me go back to school, and so I can show my kids I can do it too. You know, because I dropped out of high school, but I went back and got my high school diploma because I started thinking about my children. They're going to school. No, they're not, you know, I got to graduate too. I can't tell them to graduate, and I ain't even got my high school diploma. Let me get on this. And so, like I said, I thank you, Vivian, for what you're doing for our youth, because, you know, I see the fruit from it. You know, I see how they're having fun and they're enjoying themselves. Now the parents got to come out and see how much, you know, what their kids are doing, so they can come in and volunteer and volunteer their time, and, you know, and
you was talking about you was talking about the grades and things. So this is how important it is. We call him Carr. And, you know, when people look at him, they just think he's just like, okay, this boy ain't gonna be about nothing, because it's just, you would just have to know about the family dynamics. But he comes up to me on Friday. He goes, "Look, I made AB honor roll."
Wow!
He told me to make sure I get my grades. I said, "Look at you, just show out with your grades." He's got his little thing, you know, because that's what makes me happy.
Yes,
you know, when we know everything that we're doing, and it's not just for show, but to get them further from what they are.
Yeah,
that's what excites me.
Yeah,
you know? But for him to just show that, he's like, "Look, I got."
And then he was excited too. Yeah. You know, he was
going to school and stuff. And
and that's what it's all about. You know,
we just got to show support to them, because a lot of them they just don't get it. You know, they don't get that attention and stuff. Because I think somebody's like, "Did they just call you mom?" I said, "Yeah." I just like my grandma used to be. Everybody just comes to you. But, you know, you got to be about true to who you are. And I am that. Regardless of what anybody says, I am true about who I am. Like on Thursday, people were fussing because I was at the hospital sick. But I made sure I was here on Friday, because it's all about them kids.
Yeah, right? But you gotta make sure you take
I was
care
good.
Of
That's right. I was good.
You gotta make sure
good.
You got a kid. I good. We gonna whoop her, y'all.
I'm good. So all I'm asking is anybody that wants to come out, you know, you can come out here for an hour.
Yeah.
Just come out and support the youth. You know,
he says Fridays from what time to what time?
6 to 9.
And what's the address?
3105 Washington Road, East Point, Georgia.
And then number again? Your phone number.
678-76. Sorry, y'all.
It's all good. This is real talk, boy.
678-767-8422.
Okay. And if someone wanted to come and be a mentor, like what advance notice would they need to let you know they want to come and help out?
Just show up.
Just show up. Okay. Y'all heard she
people,
said just
show up. Because people tell me they're going to come and they don't. So just show up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. Because usually I'm here early. Because I know they getting off the bus and they making a beeline here. So
it's summertime now. So are you going to change the time?
More than likely, yes. I'm working around that schedule and seeing what other volunteers I can get here. Especially we trying to do a camp.
Okay.
But we may have to go to like the park up the street
to do the camp.
Mm-hmm.
So we also looking for a vehicle, donation, a van donation. If you know anyone that would like to donate a van to be able to transport our kids to a park or a field trip they'll be going to for the summer, we are also looking for that. So like we said, like I always say, our youth gonna end up being grown adults. So we want to make sure they have all the tools that they need to go out here into this real world. Because we know as adults, this real world do not...
It's vicious.
Exactly. It's really
vicious. And we have to remember, too, that these are the ones that are going to take care of us. So we got to make sure that
we Exactly. We're going to mold them the right way.
Yeah. Exactly. Because, I just, I agree on that because they're going to be taking care of us. And, just think for a minute. They are going to be taking care of us. Think about that.
Listeners, you also.
Of you too, listening. All our listening, they're listening. They will be taking care of us. So we want to make sure our youth have all the tools they need to take care of us.
And we are going to try, we're also working on career night.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, the kids, I asked them what they wanted to be, and they got some interesting ideas.
What's some ideas that they have?
I got one. I want to be a horse trainer and a beautician.
Okay.
And we got some nurses and
you ain't get no rappers or no.
You know what? I was really surprised.
They don't want to be no rappers
because we got quite a few youth that like to rap. For about a week or two there, all we heard was MJ.
Yeah, we got some very talented kids. They got to bring them out. Our kids are very talented. We just got to bring it out and show them the way. Because our kids can be whatever they want to be. Yeah. We just got to make sure they have the tools and make sure that we believe that they can be what they want to be. Right. You know what I'm saying? And they believe their self, and make sure that we teach them how to love their self. That's right. Love that kinky hair. Love that dark skin. Right.
The thick lips and
love their exactly because
we pushed all that during February for Black History Month. We definitely did that. Why are you beautiful?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So we can't. Yeah. We can't have just anybody walking up to you and telling you. You have to believe that.
Yeah.
So we had a big Black History Month. They learned about other people in history and who made different things. So, and they got to do speeches. So we did a lot during February.
Yeah.
So we do something. Like I said, we do different things every week. It's something learning.
So what is this Friday?
This Friday, I said we just got through water ballooning. I am not sure yet.
Oh, okay.
Because we got through doing bullying.
Yeah, and, that was so good. I like those posters.
Yeah, the kids worked on two posters for against bullying. Right. Because my grandson that week had been bullied and ended up in down here in Peachford. from being bullied. He's 11 years old.
Wow.
So we talked about that and talked about, how that cost people their lives.